Millions of people across the nation just watched Minnesota's governor give the biggest speech of his life at the Democratic National Convention. From Minneapolis to Mankato to Chicago, we have team coverage of this historic night. First, our Esme Murphy in the newsroom. Esme?
Well, it's a campaign speech we've heard a few times since his selection, but for many across the nation, it really was their first time meeting Governor Tim Walz. The crowd gave him a huge ovation as he took the stage. He leaned heavily on his coaching experience and the policies he'll pass here in Minnesota. Throughout, he focused on his small-town roots.
Now, I grew up in Butte, Nebraska, a town of 400 people. I had 24 kids in my high school class, and none of them went to Yale. But I'll tell you what. Growing up in a small town like that, you learn how to take care of each other. We also protected reproductive freedom because in Minnesota, we respect our neighbors and the personal choices they make. And even if we wouldn't make those same choices for ourselves, we've got a golden rule. Mind your own damn business. But we had access to fertility treatments. And when our daughter was born, we named her Hope. Hope, Gus, and Gwen, you are my entire world, and I love
you. That young man there is Gus Walz, the Walz's 17-year-old son. He was moved to tears, as was his daughter Hope and First Lady Gwen Walz, as they heard an emotional speech from the governor. Amelia, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Esme. And here's a live look inside Chicago's United Center where the governor's speech wrapped up within just the last 15 minutes or so. Our own Caroline Cummings is there tonight and watched Governor Walz's speech with some Minnesotans who are there. Hi there, Caroline.
Good evening, Amelia. So I am inside the convention hall where thousands just heard Governor Tim Walz make that speech, but perhaps no one was as proud as the Minnesota delegation. There's 93 delegates here to see one of their own take the stage and accept that vice presidential nomination tonight. And those delegates include people like elected officials, state lawmakers, Senator Amy Klobuchar, but also everyday Minnesotans like teachers and students, one as young as 17 years old. Delegates I spoke with say they are excited about Walz being at the top of the ticket with Harris to tell the Minnesota story, which they believe is similar to the national story. They think his background makes him relatable to Americans and will help push the Democratic ticket over the finish line this November.
The emotions coming from some of our Minnesota delegates. I've seen a lot of tears tonight. And I know that people are bringing the Kleenex. There are, there's an anticipation that we're going to have a pretty emotional night. And I know it's not just us. Conversations with delegates from across the country keep coming up to us and just telling us how much Walz, our governor, means to them.
You see so much diversity here, and so many people here are successful in their own right. But it's nice to see a party where people say, look, we can have big differences in terms of lifestyle, in terms of what we believe, but at the end of the day, we can come together for the good of the country, and we can play in the sandbox together.
Now, there were tributes from his former students and people he served with in the military tonight and videos leading up to the speech. And, of course, some Mankato West football players were on stage before he came on. And this really was Governor Walz's moment to not only introduce himself to delegates and Democrats in this room, but Americans watching at home. Amelia.
That's for sure. Caroline Cummings live in Chicago. Thank you. And like Caroline just mentioned, before America met Governor Walz tonight, many knew him as teacher or coach.
Come on out, Scarlets. Yeah. Yeah. There are people in our neighborhoods who fit this description. The kind of people who display quiet leadership by helping kids pay for their lunches, by bringing teams together to believe in each other. And when we're stuck in the snow, they push us out. Well, in my neighborhood, we always wish that people like that would run for office. Well, in my neighborhood, someone like that did run for office.
And you just saw the high school championship team from Mankato West on stage tonight. And that is where our Uba Ali is live, where some of his former students and colleagues watched. Hi, Uba. That must have been exciting for them.
Oh, the energy in here was electric. Things are starting to die down here, but those students you saw, those football players you saw on the stage, many of them walked the halls here of Mankato West High School. Behind me, you see two women, their brothers were on that stage. I mean, this crowd erupted every time Governor Tim Walz mentioned his time in Mankato, his time as a teacher. And I want you to take a listen for one of those moments. That's the energy we saw throughout the night while Governor Walz introduced himself to the nation. In this room, people knew him as Coach, and Mr. Walz, crowds going crazy every time he mentioned the Scarlets. You don't have to go far in this school to see his pictures, to bump into his students and colleagues, many of them making hours drive just to be here in community, including Tanya Lyons, who walked in as a new hire with Governor Tim Walz and his wife Gwen back in 1996. She drove from the Metro to be here in community. To this room, he's more than just a politician. He's a friend, a coach, and a teacher.
The same man that is on stage is the one who walked the halls. His energy is larger than life. It is positive. It is enthusiastic. It is genuine, and it uplifts everybody in his presence.
To be able to call my old high school teacher the next vice president is like the coolest thing ever. He really encouraged us to like go out and be the best person you could.
And it's that energy you saw on the stage in Chicago that mirrored the energy here in Mankato, inside this very school he once taught at. And I think it's safe to say a lot of these students, a lot of his friends and colleagues are really, really energized to hit the streets for Governor Tim Walz. Amelia.
All right, Uba, thank you.